Contradictions. Marcus Aurelius Martialis, known to us as Martial, was alive from the 38th to 103 AD. As a poet, he perfected the art of writing the epigram, the most famous of which we see here in Contradictions. An epigram is a brief, clever, and usually memorable statement. You are likewise difficult but easygoing, pleasant but bitter. I can neither live with you nor without you. The first ending, difficilis facilis, could refer to either male or female, but the masculine endings of the jucundus acerbus show that the te is addressing a man or a boy. Having the ending only on the second two words creates surprise when you find this out. However, in Roman times there was no word for homosexuality, and it was the norm among most men to have male partners as well as female. As a young boy, a Roman citizen would be taught about love by an older man, and Martial is in fact showing an example of pederasty. Pederasty comes from the Greek words for love and boy, and in a previous poem Martial admits to being discovered inside a boy by his wife. The younger partner would have been called a catamite, and these were often kept by wealthy older men, such as Martial, as boy slaves. Despite this, however, there was very much a dual society, as Romans, especially Martial, were very against exposing women. The poem is very short, and in an exam is likely to come up against another for comparison, but linguistically one can point out the juxtaposition of difficult and easygoing and sour and pleasant, with idem meaning likewise. The poem is written in elegiac couplets. On the second line, the two necks have been pushed to the end of the line by possum at the centre. The te at the end of the line is very emphatic, as it shows that the whole poem is describing just one person, the you. The poem is very similar to Odi et Amo by Catullus. They both have similar starting oxymoronic juxtaposition, difficilis facilis and Odi et Amo. Both authors are unsure about what to do, and both are in torment. There are also clear themes in both of love and sexual habits of the time. Through Martial's poems we gain a great insight into the Roman life. His highly satirical poems about people and the city in which he lived, he virtually created the modern epigram, with a sting in its tail. However, he displays a softer side in his nostalgia for his hometown. Martial was often criticised for his excessive flattery of the Emperor Domitian, and Martial never attracted a spectacular patron. For this reason, many of his poems still centre around the insolent behaviour of the rich and how they treat their clients.